just tell me a little bit about going back to Listowel. You used to go to St. Michael's.
I don't know, we was going in the morning trainers here.
At what time was that?
8:30.
Was there many people going back to Abbeyfield?
And at one stage there was about, one of my years, about 14 or 15. But it varies at different years then. I don't know.
Michael, sit down, just relax for 5 minutes. Sit down there.
There was 3 leagues anyhow.
Sit down.
At one stage, there was 3 leagues. There was Jack Connell, Jackie Maloney, Pat and Jack Mack. 3 leagues and 2 McKenna, that's 5.
Mayor, Ministers, Deputy, a special welcome also to the Ambassador from Germany, our elected representatives, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolute honour to have you all here today. My name is Aoife Bosch-Cogan and I'm the Tourism Officer, and we're delighted that we were able to have you here for the opening of the Limerick Greenway. So without further ado, I'm going to ask the Mayor now to say a few words.
So, hello everybody. Before I get going to my speech, I suppose what I want to do is respond to the experience of walking up here this morning. It's actually my first time here, and I have to say it was an emotional experience in a lot of ways, because it was mind-blowing. And I was just saying to Gordon on the way up that really it rivals anything in the world, to be fair, anything I've seen in my travels. It really is a unique experience, and I hope that the local community and councils and representatives that have been involved in this are hugely proud of it. And I can't wait to get out here with my children to get on here and get a bike. So it really was an amazing experience to walk up here. I'm sure many of you, if it is your first time, you probably felt the exact same. So it's great to make that decision. So all I have left to say is going to be in Margaret. I hope you enjoy today. I hope the rain stops, and I hope if you haven't enjoyed the Greenway, that maybe this may inspire you to get out, walk it, and cycle it. We're going to be in Margaret. Good air.
Thanks very much. Good afternoon, colleagues, Mr. Mayor, Deputy Leaden, Minister Donovan, Deputy O'Donoghue, and public representatives from Limerick County Council, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here today just to say a short few words, because we're not going to delay everybody with long speeches. Just to say that it's a really, really proud moment for us here in the heart of West Limerick to have the official opening of such a fabulous, fabulous facility. We've heard so much about greenways and climate change and active travel over the last number of days, particularly in light of the events in Glasgow. And we are showcasing one of the most modern, up-to-date greenways in the entire country here today. I want to acknowledge the founders of this entire concept, the people associated with the Great Southern Trail, the foresight that those people in that group had to persevere with the project over the years, and then to have the generosity to give it over to the Limerick City and County Council to take it to the next level that we see here today. I think it's really, really outstanding work, and I think great credit due to those people. I also want to acknowledge all of the communities along the now properly named Limerick Greenway, all of the communities, all of the landowners, all of the stakeholders who played a very positive role and who engaged with the former Great Southern Trail and the Limerick City and County Council in allowing the project to flourish and to come to the next level. Again, we thank them for their cooperation. Just to say, on behalf of government wasn't found wanting, as you know, in terms of supporting this project and giving the money.
And I'd now like to invite Minister of State Patrick O'Donovan to say a few words.
Thanks very much, Mayor, Minister, public representatives, ladies and gentlemen. Can I just say, when I was appointed as Minister for Tourism in 2016 by Enda Kenny at the time, I met with Con Murray, Pat Daly, Gordon Daly, a number of others from Limerick City and County Council at the time. Ben Noonan was involved latterly then as well, and I unapologetically said at the time how Limerick City and County Council could exploit the Department of Tourism to see how we could invest in a number of projects in Limerick at the time through my office with Fall to Ireland, and this was one of the ones that Limerick City and County Council decided that they were going to put in place an initiative and a strategy to put, for the first time, a cross-county Greenway idea from Montpellier above in the Shannon to the Kerry Border, and today we have the first half of it, that the train was coming. She often said that the excursions, especially when the Kerry train was coming in the morning with the excited people on the way to Dublin, if they were going to an All-Ireland, they were full of fun. On the way home, if they were after winning it, they might have been less anxious to stand on the platform and wish them well, but if they were after losing, Mary said that they were definitely inclined to stand on the platform and slag them on the way home. But they were railway families, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. And I'd now like to invite Deputy Brian Ledden, TD, to say a few words.
A word of special mention must go to the volunteers of the Great Southern Trail Group, who initiated the idea many decades ago and who tirelessly advocated for this project when many simply did not see the value of it. And I recall meeting the members of the group a number of years ago in Rathkeale, where they explained to me that vision, and I was very involved in cycling campaigning then, and they were working hard to spread this vision that they had, and it is really fantastic that we are here today and seeing the opening of this wonderful amenity.
But you were all like that, were they? You were all with the coal and... All of it was up on we didn't mean that. And see, the thing about it is, most of them, some of those
Am I taking that? Sorry.
Right, let's go.
Thanks so much.
Thanks very much.
Why stopping her?
Are we meant to be posing for the picture, or what are we doing?
No, you're going to say keep talking away.
Here a minute.
To stand on Neil.
Huh? No.
Richard Wall here alongside me, and myself, Liam O'Mahony, were on this train back in 1972, which was actually the last steam excursion from Limerick to Tralee.
We spent a night in Tralee and came back on the Sunday from Tralee, Newcastle West, and back into Limerick.
Taking in fines as well on the way, and
we did fines. That's correct.
And the branch railway to Castle Island, close to the entrance to the Barnard Tunnel, and behind my back you can see some water as the deluge might be coming down very shortly. But the engine drivers in the steam trains in days gone by, they used to pull up the engine here before they'd be leaving Barnard properly. The station house would be there in front of me, and they would fill the billy cans with water filtered through the rock that is behind me. Sketched into the plaque that was unveiled today, that travelled through here in 1972. I was on that as well, but the rail Barnard station had been closed at that time. So it closed in 1963 officially, but then in the mid-1970s, basically, the whole railway closed. Then it stayed for about 10 years in situ, in case the tracks might be needed. Barnard being so beautiful, but the gradient was so steep that the length of the trains was really only half of the capacity of a train running on flat areas of the country, we'll say. So what you had is, you had a A problem then was that the trains couldn't carry their full capacity, basically, with the steep ascent up to Barna. Yeah, after the closure of the regular daily service, then except on Sundays, the only passenger trains travelling along this line would have been to pilgrimages to Knock, Listowel races, GAA excursions, football games, hurling games. One station master in Newcastle West did experiment with a train that was going to a match in Killarney, and they arranged that people could get off in Listowel and get the bus to Ballybunion, a special bus put on the day, and it was quite successful.
5. Jackie Maloney is 6. Johnny Fairley is 7. Myself 8. And 9. They'd be always around 10 anyway on an average, going back in the morning.
And he's walked down from the station then down to St. Michael's.
Down to Charles Street.